How would you like to win all of your 3-5 doubles matches? Well, if you want to win all of your 3-5 doubles matches, this is the #1 video for you to watch on YouTube. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is the big mistake everybody's making who wants to win doubles at 3-5. And that is that you are spending too much time watching videos on how to hit forehands like Roger Federer, like Carlos Alcaraz, like Serena Williams, all right? You're playing doubles and you don't need that. That's a bonus. That's a nice cherry to have on top. I'm not saying don't pay any attention to it, but that's not necessary if you want to win and dominate at 3-5 doubles. If you want to win and dominate at 3-5 doubles, the #1 thing you want to be focused on is to master your continental grip. When's the last time you heard that on YouTube? You may have never heard that. And that's the big problem that most people have when they're playing doubles is they are terrible at the continental grip, right? They're spending all this time learning how to hit an aggressive Eastern or semi-Western forehand or maybe even a full Western forehand because they want to rip topspin. But when you think about it, when you're playing tennis, everything else is revolving around the continental grip. So even if you have a nice topspin forehand, when you come to the backhand, you definitely want to have a nice backhand chip. That's your continental grip. You want to have good volleys. That's the continental grip. And if you want to have an advanced serve, guess what you're using? The continental grip. You want to have an awesome overhead? What should you use there? The continental grip. Okay? So let's get really, really comfortable with the continental grip so that we can run my 3 favorite return of serve plays and the next thing you need to learn how to do if you want to absolutely dominate and win all your 3-5 doubles matches. Here's the first thing I would really master with my continental grip at 3-5 doubles. If you're playing 3-5 doubles, whether you're playing men's doubles or women's doubles, many of your opponents are going to have weak second serve. So you can really plan out return of serve plays. And I want you to master these 3 return of serve plays. You're going to break serve like crazy if you can do this. All right? So I'm going to, first of all, make sure that I'm not coming all the way back here. I can't tell you how many times I see 3-5 players stand all the way back here and they can't even get to the dink second serves and they get aced off a double bounce second serve. I sure hope that's not happening to you. So we need to cheat in a little bit. And the first play you want to run, again, we're in our continental grip. And what we want to do is we want to take the technique and simply hit a volley off the bounce. So pretend this is laying in the box and I want to hit a nice volley, short, angled, off the court. I also want to be aiming in the singles box so I don't make a mistake and miss the ball wide. But the trick is we want our opponent running off the court. I'll show you like this. So imagine you hit a short one and now you just hit it short and they're running off the court there. That is going to open up this part of the court for you and your partner's first volley. The first volley then comes here. You get them off the court. Now you volley exactly where I'm standing, whether it goes to your partner or you, right? So I'd recommend a nice chip and charge play. So a great technique is your legs will make the shot. All you need to do is set your racket and forget it. Get the legs, get a little bit of momentum to it. Just run to the ball and tap it. And all of a sudden you're a rock star. And it's amazing when I run camps, how many adults go, oh, I never thought about that. And then we like play points and you're like, it's so easy to win points like this. It's crazy. It's like taking candy from a baby or a puppy. All right. By the way, if you're still watching this video, B2 says you got to like it. The next return you need to master if you are going to dominate at 3-5 doubles. Remember, we're building everything around the continental grip. You don't even need to hit a topspin forehand to win at 3-5. Trust me. Okay, put your ego at the door. This is all about winning, not looking cool. It's just about winning. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get in our continental grip. We now notice that after they serve, right? So this is when it's time to go to return #2. They're serving, and then you notice they start to cheat in because you've set them up with that shot. So when you see them start to cheat in or you notice they're getting to the ball easier, it's time to go to play #2, which is, again, now you get your continental grip here. You need to focus more on your hip and your shoulder, and you need to have a longer runway with the ball so you can push the ball deep. Okay, you can push the ball deep and just stay back and get into a rally. That means you need to move back there. Or, again, you can chip and charge and get to the net with your partner. So I'm here. And I'm going to reach through deep, come to the net. Now, if we do a good job, the ball is going to be skidding deep in the corner, right? It's going to be skidding deep, and it's going to back your opponent off the line. Now, you and your partner can then dump a short volley towards the server's side. Or You can also go short to short and just end the point right there and totally dominate. All right, let's get to our next one, which you want to save maybe for the biggest points in a match. So evil. Okay, so next return, guys. Next return, and you save this for the big points. B2 loves when we do this, when we play doubles together. It's a big point. It's 30-40. The other side's nervous. What you want to do again is set it up. The key is you got to make sure that you're making the same move each time. All right. Every time, whether you're going to go short, you look like this. You're going to go deep, you look like this. And now, if you're going to pitch a lob down the line, you're going to look exactly like I'm set up. So I'm here, and I'm going to focus on elevating the shoulder. Watch this. You actually hold on your shoulder and practice this, right? You need to practice this first. You can't just go, oh, I'm going to run these plays tonight. If you don't have a great technique with your continental grip, these plays are not going to work for you. You've got to work at this just like you're working at your topspin forehand, okay? So I'm going to get set right here, and I'm going to pitch it up down the line. Now what happens is it's a big point, and over there they've got to make great decisions quickly. The person who's at the net has to decide if they can get it or not, or they need to switch. A lot of times they're not going to switch. They're not going to get over to the other side of the court. So the other side of the court is going to be either open for a volley or an overhead. So you lob down the line, overhead opposite side. Someone's probably not home there, and you have just broken serve, and you are dominating, and you're just not losing any 3-5 matches, even with those 3 returns. But let's get to the next thing you need to do if you don't want to lose any more 3-5 matches. So you want to know how easy this game can be? There's a guy, his name's Brent Abel. He's won like 21 gold balls. That means national titles. And above a 3-5 level, this guy's a really good player. And he asked another woman who won even more gold balls than him, like, hey, what do you think about when you're playing tennis? And she goes, all I do is count to 3. What do I mean by that? All I do is just literally count to 3. I just got to make 3 shots, and I win my matches. And when you think about it, that makes a lot of sense because the average rally is 4 balls in tennis, whether it's pro tennis or amateur tennis. So if you could just make it to 3, what are you averaging? You're holding up your end of the bargain to have 6-ball rallies. That's going to win a lot of matches. So one of the things that keeps people from doing that is on the serving side, when you serve, you're not aware of your recovery. You serve the ball and you get ready like this, and then the ball comes back at your feet and you're not ready and you miss. You miss that second ball. So what I want you to do is I want you to work on your recovery and making your first shot cross court. This is something, again, you should be doing on the practice court so that you're really, really good with this. So practice serving, coming into the court and recovering and getting to where you can see, since the out right here is green, I want to see green under my feet. If out is blue, you want to see blue under your feet. Like you want to see the out of bounds under your feet before your first shot. So now you have the space to step into every ball and hit a nice controlled ball cross court. Just doing that, now all of a sudden I'm getting into 4-ball rallies, and just that will have me win a lot of matches. So make sure you get really, really good at that. Next thing you can do if you want to win all your doubles matches at 3-5 is to remember you are playing doubles. You're not playing singles out there. And too many doubles players go out there and play singles. They either just like to be left alone or they're afraid to go talk to their partner, especially when their partner gets a little upset. So what you need to do is remember that your partner is your partner and you're a team, right? And the best way to talk to your teammate is to lead by following. So like, let's say B2 serving, a great way to talk to him is say, hey, B2, where would you like to serve your first serve? Where do you feel comfortable serving your first serve? Well, he just told me he likes to serve up the middle. So I say, okay, great. See, now I've got the intel of knowing that he's going to serve at the middle. So I might consider really squeezing in the middle. Maybe you get a poach in. Now, what happens if you ask B2 this? Hey, B2, where do you want to serve? Oh my God, B2 just said, don't ask me that. I can't even, I'm just trying to get the ball in the box. That's still great information. Now you know how confident they are in their serve. They're not very confident. That's okay. That gives you more information to know that the ball might bounce anywhere in the box. That's okay. Now here's how you don't want to talk to your doubles partner. Hey, B2, this is a big game. Make your return. Make this return. Come on, let's go. No, that's putting way too much pressure on B2. You know, let's say it's a big point and you just want to know what's going on. You know, okay, we got this. You know, where do you want to return? B2 goes, I'm going to go cross court. I'm going to go with the net person. I'm going to lob. See, the more you guys know what's going to happen and what your partner plans, especially for that first shot, that first serve, that first return, you're going to be able to, as the partner, know kind of where the play's going so you can anticipate where the next ball is and take action and dominate your 3-5 matches. The final thing you need to do is, if you want to dominate and win all your 3-5 doubles matches, is develop footwork. Not foot speed, footwork. Most recreational players just stand there. If they're at the net, right, this looks like chess pieces. The net person's just standing there, okay? The server serves and just gets ready, right? The returner's waiting like this. The more you're the person who's like this and moving their feet and flowing, if you're at the net, I talk about double hop, wherever the ball goes, double hop. The more you can do that, you are going to be playing and reacting so much faster than your opponents. You see, what happens on the Pro Tour is they work on their footwork all the time off the court because they know that being on the Pro Tour, having great footwork is a job requirement. Well, at the recreational level, it is a huge separator. If you have great footwork and great anticipation, you are going to be looked up to so much at your club. You're going to win so many of your matches. And the problem is you're going to be bumped up to 4-0 next year. So I'm going to have to, at some point, make a how to dominate your 4-0 doubles matches and win all of those. But let's just win 3-5 first. Hopefully you like this video. If you like this video, and if you give my buddy B2, did he not do a great job in this video? B2 did an amazing job in this video. Everybody watching this video right now should be liking and subscribing if they want to learn more about tennis and see more of B2 in another video. Maybe I'll let you play doubles with him someday.